go.
Invincible.
Good morning and welcome to MIGHTYOX Trading. Happy Thursday. That's what it is. Hope everyone's had a great night. Ready for a great day. Give me 1 minute. I realized I forgot to plug in the headphones for when Melody comes on later. There we go. Markets overnight. We've been falling again. 688 the high, 345 the low. 300 and 43 points in range to the downside, and we're really near the low there right now. It's been interesting to see where we go again today. We do have news coming up here in about 30 minutes, a little less than 30 minutes. Whoops. Wow, USC. I don't think I've ever seen you here this early. How you doing? Trader Bison, haven't seen you around in a while. How you doing? Oh yeah, does your walk time change because school goes back and you don't like walking at certain times when school is in, right? Well, each tick down here is a new low. Just got down that. Wow, that was a quick. That was a bigger drop than I thought. Wow, down to 286. Mr. G, good morning. Happy the government's in debt by $40 trillion day. Our heat is finally gone away for a little bit. It's low 80s here. Still dropping. Copper trying to bounce. There's a bounce on the one. Still dropping. Dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. Jake, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Market feeling a little sick, it looks like. Did I miss some sort of news that caused this drop? Sorry to hear what. Sorry to hear what, Jake. How's Florida, Mr. G? Oh, I said the market's not feeling well. I'm fine. What is your problem, little lamb? We got about 15 minutes till news as the market keeps dropping. I use Replicanto. We have just been free falling now for about an hour and 15 minutes. We were as high as 582 right as the 7 o'clock hour hit. And so we've dropped 300 points in about 75 minutes. We go back and see if there's just some. I didn't see anything in news besides Walmart earnings. Can't believe Walmart caused that kind of crash. Yeah, I have. I mean, I barely ever have a hiccup with Replicanto, and when I do, it's probably more something I did, versus the software. It's the one that I find to be the most stable. I have a discount code if you decide you want it. Let me know. Trying to pop up here. Maybe try to come back up here in time for the next news. I never liked the trade of eight group trade. But I mean, the main reason is just the fact that they lumped everything in together. So, like, you're instead of staring at individual totals, you're staring at this like total. It kind of messed with my mind. Bounced off 300 here. Ah, damn it. Excuse me. Right, we got news coming up here shortly.
Extra read all about it. News in
Hey,
a few
JJR.
minutes.
How's it going, JJR? How was Asia? Nice. Let's see what the news brings us, see if it brings us any positive momentum. ATR right now is 17, which is actually higher than we've seen all week at this time of day. Yes, they are. But yeah, two totally different platforms. I mean, you can use Trade of A Connection on NinjaTrader. Jobless claims 206K. The forecast is 210K. Philly Fed Business Index 47.4. Forecast was 24.75. That's almost double. And the market doesn't find anything positive in that. Trade of Eight's honestly, I mean, I don't. Trade of Eight feels like they really haven't done much updating to it in years. Feels antiquated. There's the word. It's a big word for this time of the morning. Of course, none of this actually feels. None of these platforms feel robust, in my opinion. Just kind of sitting here, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching candles form away. Gold trying to pop up here, though. Kind of like that. We'll see how it finishes. It just started this candle. Uh, Gold gave back. Here's NQ trying to pop a little bit. Hey, John, how you doing? Yay. All right. All right, we're ready to take a gold trade here in less than a minute if it works. I mean, if it stays. Wow. That was a great bathroom run.
Order filled.
That said, John, try taking about 3 grams of glycine about an hour before bed, and you might find out you stop waking up and having to go to the bathroom during the night. I mean, that might actually cause your income to go down now, though. I missed the NQ long here, although I might take the 5 if it continues. Five-minute, 15-minute candle about to close.
Order filled. Order filled.
Took 2 points on 5 micro gold. Yeah, Nola and Wheeler seem to have switched bodies, John. Wheeler's pitching like crap lately, and Nola's pitching great.
Target filled.
And I just took 9 points on a My Funded Futures eval. The last 5 games is nothing good for Wheeler. He's only going 5 innings. I mean, now, so on Tuesday, he did only give up 1 run, but he walked 4, and he had almost 100 pitches after 5 innings, so he only went 5. Very nice, very evil, very nice, very evil. Still, gold's still going, so I got out way too early. I could have got at least 4 more points here. Still got to stop letting myself get out early. Pirates, correct? Wow, this is gold's still going. So this was my, this was me being too scared to stay in, but Yeah, I got out at 20, 45.20, and it's now up to 45.26. Pirates could potentially have a pretty good pitching staff with what they got, although Skeens is looking very human this year. And Q also has gone 20 points since I got out. God, I got to start staying in. All right. I got to stop getting out early. I'm getting frustrated with myself. And he really hasn't been all year. I mean, it's just weird. They're talking about how much of his, how much speed he's lost on his pitches and his fastball. I mean, his ERA now is almost 4. And Q's still going here. I just got out way too early on that trade. That just I got it. If I'm gonna take these longer trades, I got to stay in these longer trades. Frustrated right now with myself. I mean, obviously, I got a green trade, so I should be happy, but only getting 9 points when I could have had 40, 50. I'm not taking advantage of my opportunities. It has not made it yet back up to the 9 on the 15. So, I mean, yeah, right now it looks like it's going to head up, but we'll have to see whether it can get through there. Yeah. 9 on the 15 is sitting at 370. We have about 5 minutes to the top of the hour. How you doing, sire? Good. Yep, I agree, JJR. Yes, it would. You think about going short, G? Nice, G. Yeah, it's about where I got out too. I wish I had. I don't use a trend reference. I just take my trades as my chart tells me to take them. I just don't. I just don't hold them like I'm supposed to. I still have the scalping mind frame, even though I'm using the higher time frames. I want to get those profits quick, so I don't hold. So that's the habit I have to break. Hey, Czar. Good to see you again. course, gold, I also totally look at this. Look at this gold trade. So I was in two trades at once, basically. Both of them went wild. I got out at 20 on this, and it's up to 37. I'm sorry, 39. I could have got, that could have been an absolute monster. Now, NQ did just hit that 9 EMA on the 15 I was talking about earlier. And you can see it pulling back from it. Yeah, I've been meaning to play with that. Or just, I mean, if we look at the 5-minute chart, you know, I was in off the blue, and I just put the target on the 9. Whereas if I just let that candle finish, first of all, it'd been 22 points instead of 9, and then move the stop to break even, and just been willing to take either the break even stop or the, you know, continuation, and it continued another 33 points on the next candle. And I could have put my target on that 100 EMA that's sitting there. Just following candle by candle. Just like if I wasn't trading it here for this move down, but you know, I could have moved down candle by candle with the trailing stop. So the market looks sad when we came on, but now it looks like it's a happy camper. Yeah, our only news was the jobless claims earlier. It's trying to break that 9 EMA on the 15, but it's struggling with it. Morning, Ron. This is where we seem to pause both on the indices and on gold. Yeah, they increased they tripled the commissions on micros from 50 cents to $1.50 round turn. So we did bounce off that 9 EMA on the 15th. Well, they say it's to match up what the live market is, and sadly, that the one issue with Tradeovate is that their commissions are very expensive, and so I think it's like the commissions on the live account, because they use Tradeovate as a brokerage, is like $1.34 round term. So, I mean, I do kind of understand it, but yet it just sucks that Tradeovate is so expensive in their live accounts. So I looked, someone mentioned it, and I mean, they're not, the new commissions on TPT are not far off of what Tradeify and My Funded Futures, etc. are. So, I mean, it's kind of, it sucks, but, and that's why, I mean, that's why I'm afraid to see what we end up with what the commissions are going to be on nanos, and why nanos might never be a viable option without going for 100-point trades. Hey, Ace. Good morning. Yeah, they were charging just a straight 50 cents per all micros, and which are still trained. They're doing the flat fee on all micros and minis, and $5 for a mini. They actually dropped the mini down to $4.50. And then they raised the micros from 50 cents to $1.50. They were the cheapest of all the firms in micro commission. You think you're still going to be able to navigate that, or are you going to need to make an adjustment? I mean, on a micro, it basically robs you of 1 point because 1 point is $2, and you're paying $1.50. So you basically need this on every profitable trade. You need to wipe out a point, and on every loss, you need to add a point. If you take a 10-point loss, it's like taking an 11-point loss per contract, of course. Right, exactly. We are drifting down here. I could have taken a short, and I should have kind of missed the boat now. Morning, Teo. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah, that's another reason I'm glad I'm no longer. Well, I mean, I shouldn't still be scalping. I'm using the bigger time frames to still take small trades, so I got to fix that. But going for 20, 30, 40, 50 points, it doesn't hurt as bad.
Connection lost. Connection lost.
Yeah, that is a huge difference. Huge. To put it in terms that Teo understands, the average price of a pineapple is $3. So that's like that's like 8 pineapples he would have lost. We're down. I hate that I missed this trade. Absolutely hate it. This would have been another 30 pointer. So I've missed some good trades today. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not sure there's any real solutions. Like, first of all, you're really comfortable with TPT, so moving on from TPT would be hard in itself. And I mean, let's see. Like, I mean, Apex is only $1.02 round turn. I think it says rhythmic. I don't see the commissions for trade of it. Hold on, maybe that could be wrong too. Hold on. Here's trade of it. Uh, yeah, trade of eight's $1.04 on Apex. Ooh, didn't realize I was this close to the bell. Need to get my headphones ready. Go. Now, Lucid's only 50 cents per side for NNQ. So that'd be $1. So we're seeing a blue candle here on the 15-minute chart. Kind of, ooh, wow, big pop. It just bought all that all the way back up. Almost back up to that, and it's past that 9 EMA on the 15. Almost want to go long here at the open. Almost. What do you think, guys? Red or green at the bell? First 5-minute candle. Good morning, Jay. Yeah, I was thinking that looked like a duck as well. If it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a snake. Snake, snake, Severus snake. Oh. Well, it goes back here right before the bell.
Hear me! 2 minutes to the opening bell. Prepare yourself. 2 minutes left.
Good morning, Melody.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Oh, doing pretty good. Running a little slow, but all in all, not bad. How about you? How's the morning been?
It's been okay, not too bad. I got to get better at holding trades. I could have had 2 very lucrative trades that were just very small trades instead.
Hmm. Yeah, I suppose that's some of that carryover from, switching from low time frames to the higher.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to see movement, at least in the pre-market. I hope that carries over. But
Yeah, when I came on today, the ATR was 20 versus the 5 I had been seeing when I was getting on.
crazy.
Whoops. Oh, that was weird. I don't know if something froze there. It did not move at the open and then just exploded up. Oh, so that's just my screen.
Yeah.
Coming right back down. So we got up to 392. Big move. We opened at 351 where we just hit 434, so almost 100 points up. I even said I thought it was going to go up here at the open. I should have made a play on that. Back down to 400.
Really doesn't know what it wants to do here at 400.
No, don't. She's a little different than most people who get kind of confused after 420. There's a move down. Oh, okay. That was a move down.
Hmm.
Overnight highs all the way up at 689. So we got a ways to go for that. But we are about 100 points from the open. Ready to come down here. Right candle on the 3. Nope. It's unsure. Now the battle's at 450. ATR of the 28. 100 EMA on the 5, sitting at about 475, so that could be a problematic area.
Order filled. Target filled.
It's got 34 points on that My Funded Futures eval.
Very nice.
Yep, I only need $362 to pass that. So we're looking to get that. That was an interesting play for me. It wasn't really in my normal playbook. So I was on the 3-minute. So we got this purple candle, but it was still in the shaded area, so I did not take it. We saw it move up. You can see the big wick. Once it came back down to the starting point, that's when I entered and got that 34 points. It actually came all the way down to that 9 EMA. I got out at 402, but it went down to 394. I'm happy with where I got out. But look at that bounce right back up. So I feel a little bit lucky on that trade. The candle did finish red. Feels kind of heavy. It's struggling here. Okay, another bounce. Still fighting around 450, just below it. Gold rising up nicely. Our 15-minute candle. Oh yeah, I forgot to announce the 5-minute. 5-minute candle obviously closed green. 15-minute was green as well by 91 points. Now we're pulling back here. ATR has reached 34. Apparently, I don't know. Was everyone just taking a mid-August vacation and they came back before Labor Day?
That'd be weird.
Yeah. Oops. That's weird. All this week, your screens popped up on their own. Today, they did not.
Hmm.
There we go. Strong candle down. We broke under 400. Nice job, G. Hey, Jake. Haven't seen you in a while. Gold also pulling back here at the same time. As is ES. ES Sports. Oh, okay. Do I have an ES chart somewhere? I could have sworn I had an ES chart somewhere. There it is. So it got down to the 9 EMA on the 15 and it's trying to bounce there. Let's see what happens. A reminder, Take Profit Trader, that flash sale, I believe, goes till Monday only for the 50% off. Assuming they don't extend it like all these other firms do. Anyway, get in on it while you can. Quite the fall.
Um,
This 5-minute candle is down 87 points. It did break that 9 on the 15. There's a bounce a little bit. Big ol' bit. Big ol'. Right?
Order filled.
Short ES. If I lose, I'm blaming ace. Eh. It's sort of giving me 2 points. It's not that bad. No, not too bad of a fill, I guess.
Target filled.
There we go. 4 points on ES.
It's nice.
Also, not my Fund Futures eval. So, I mean, that just was giving me the better. I mean, obviously, NQ would have worked as well, but I just like the non-shaded area setup on ES there better than what was NQ was showing me. So I took that instead and took the 4 points. Actually, 4.25. But now I need like $154 to pass that my funded futures. Then Q drops. We look at the overnight low, which happened. All the stream was already going 240, so we're about 100 points away, a little over 100 points. Oops. Thank you, Jake. We have a bounce here. Just different than a bouncer. Bouncers who I had to hire for whenever Teo has too much pineapple juice. Strong bounce. No, I'm $154 away, Teo. I'm up like 900 on it. No, I'm up like 1,000 on it. Right, gave that pop right back.
I'm just kind of hovering around the open, New York Open.
All right, Jake, have fun. Grab yourself a farmer or two. Are you guys hearing the train? I see it's causing the mic settings to move, so I'm assuming it's coming across. Kind of stuck here. It's kind of weird. Not the train, the price action. uh, Now we're bouncing back up to 400. You guys are awesome. I guess that's going to be the next single after Hoping at the Open. Weirdly choppy here.
Yeah, like right at the top of the hour it hit too and just died.
I like Johnny Cash. Tries to pop a little here. Not really getting momentum though. Going down, down, down in a burning ring of fire. Call the short ace. That's just rejected and right down. Oh, nice. Entry ace. Oh, yeah. One piece at a time. One piece at a time. And it didn't cost me a dime. Nice work, ace. Ace, I mean, I just look at it if it gives me my setup and, and AQ's not. I mean, this is the setup, we'll go over to the ES 5 minute here. And 5 minute, and, this is what I saw here. To take that trade, I had a red candle in the non-shaded area and I had a bell. NQ is not giving me any of that. I mean, the NQ did the same thing. And I just took the short down to the 9 EMA. So, I mean, it just gave me the same setup. Just like here, would have given me a nice setup for 2 points. And back here would have given me, this was the NQ trade I should have taken much longer, but ES gave me the same setup. It's coming back down now. Basically, I'm willing to alternate between the two, depending on which one gives me the cleaner look. Huh. Speaking of food, Freighter wasn't here today. He didn't tell us what his meal was. Have a good one, Jake. And again, we're kind of stalled. Lots of stalling today, even though our ATR is still at 37.
Kind of just found this like nice 100-point range too, where it's just bouncing between them.
Market doesn't know what it wants to do. Crude oil. Oh wait, what's crude oil doing here? Crude oil's down pretty harsh today. Or just now, actually. Let's see what it's doing on the day. I saw a blurb on Financial Juice about crude oil heading up. Oh, okay, it's actually pulled back. Hit a high of almost 88 this morning, and now it's pulling back some. I'm sorry to hear that, Crypt. No one's going to give you money for nothing, or your chicks for free. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. That's the way you do it. Name the band of that song. What are you going to do for 6 months, Crypt? Quick move down. Keyword there is usually ace. Probably not the best plan. Think your family needs you, Crypt. Hang in there, Crypt. We love you, man. I would make an AI video, but I don't know how to represent her husband. Well, that's kind of depressing, USC. As long as that call doesn't come from like a strip club or something. Oh, there's a drop. It's kind of trying to break out of that range.
Yeah.
Ace, if she can get him to do that, I'll put you on the mic for that. Whoa. Okay, there's a pop. Wow.
I don't know if you can see this on the screen. This little blue check mark is where I entered a long,
Uh-huh.
and this little purple one is where it stopped me out.
Ow. Damn.
And here's where we are.
Those hurt so bad. It's like if I had just given it a little bit more.
And like as it did it, I was like, I need to move that down a little bit because I needed to move it like under 300 because it popped down to like 308 or something. And I was like, if I put under 300, if it bounces off 300, great. If it doesn't, fine, whatever. But I didn't get it in time, and there it went. So it's a bummer. But I will say that's been happening to me all week. So I'm used to it now, but like that's why I'm messing around with stops and ATRs and stuff like that. So hopefully next week it doesn't happen as often.
You know, guys, I'm not sure I've ever had ribs.
Really?
Well,
It's interesting.
Yeah, I don't. Doesn't ring a bell for me. I know I've never had lobster. Crab I've had. Turkey legs. Never had, let's see, shellfish, depending on what type of meat. I've never had oysters. Never had, I've had shrimp. Well, yeah, I realize. No, really, Ace? Uh, damn, that's what I've been doing wrong. I was wondering why it took me so long to like eat those ribeyes with the bone in. There doesn't seem to be any news for that odd pop. Nothing's popping up. No, I don't like the fact. I've never liked the fact that they boil them alive. So that's been kind of a line in the sand for me. Yes, if they were not, you know, put into boiling water alive, yeah, I would try it. Nice, Czar. Big pop there on gold. There you go. You're the only person that mentioned what the band was for that song I sang.
I was just waiting because I couldn't come up with it. And then I was like, well, nobody said it, so
Yeah, Dire Straits.
good one.
Not even sure who around here has lobster. I would have to even look.
Yeah, it's a little tougher inland. Find good seafood.
Yeah, I figured it was Czar since I asked that question like 10 minutes ago. But I'm glad you answered because nobody else did. It's like I could trick everybody with 80 songs.
To be fair, I can't name one other song that that band sings either. Like, I'm just not familiar with that one. But 80s, a lot of 80s I would get.
I want to say they only had like maybe one or two other hits, and even I can't think of them off the top of my head. Money for Nothing was their biggest one.
Yeah.
Walk of Life. That's the other one I like. Walk of Life. Walk of Life. I don't know Sultans of Swing. Walk of Life is the one it's and I think I only know that one because the video for some reason I don't understand why, but showed like different like baseball highlights of like great defensive players and stuff. So I think it's why that song got in my head when I was a kid. I'll have to remember to play it after the stream. This is where I get antsy. You know, basically 16 points away from passing that eval, and I'm not getting any entries I like, and it's like, come on, I just want to get this one done.
That is the trap. That's the trap that gets me all the time anyway.
JJR coming in with the musical knowledge there. I'm curious, who did they put in at number 1? Yeah, that's who I was thinking. But the ones we tend to be out that we think are obvious usually aren't the number 1 on lists like that. Well, I was just playing a 15-minute chart today. Hold on. Okay, I'll do a quick search because right now it's not giving me anything, and I'm trying to prevent myself from taking a dumb trade. These are the greatest guitarist list. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. No, I don't want to see all 250 in the list. I'm impressed though that they came out with 250, but oh, there's the button that go to 50 to 1. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, there. All right. Here, I'll do the top 10 for y'all. How about that? Number 10, Dwayne Allman from the Allman Brothers Band. Number 9, Joni Mitchell. Number 8, B.B. King. Number 7, Nile Rodgers. Number 6, Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Never heard of her. Number 5, Jeff Beck. Number 4, Eddie Van Halen. Number 3, Jimmy Page. Number 2, Chuck Berry. It's going to be a riot if number 1 isn't Jimi Hendrix, isn't there? Let's see. Number 1, you all called it Jimi Hendrix.
Nice. Interesting list. It's always interesting when they're like, I mean, guitar is so multifaceted, and so they're comparing someone like Jimi Hendrix to someone like B.B. King. It's so interesting.
Prince was number 14. Carlos Santana, number 11. I'm just throwing out names I've actually heard of. Stevie Ray Vaughan, number 20. John Frusciante from the Red Hot Chili Peppers was number 25. Who is that? John, that name does not ring a bell to me. How's your trading going today, John? Number 41, Bo Diddley. Eric Clapton, number 35. Somehow I feel he should be higher on the list. Or lower,
That's what I was
whichever.
thinking.
Toward the top 10. Jerry Garcia is number 34. Brian May, 33. Again, that's a name that probably should be more toward the top 10. George Harrison, number 31. Neil Young, number 30. I feel like this should be the top 10 list almost. I'm going to do a search on him and see if I can figure out if he's in this list. The name doesn't ring a bell for me. I tend to listen to music without actually. Let's see. Found them. He did not make that Rolling Stones top 250 list, John. That talk about the guy's name I can't pronounce. Yingwi. Kirk Hamlet was ranked jointly with his Metallica bandmate James Hetfield at number 23. And we're still choppy here, so I haven't missed anything.
No, trying to break out.
Yeah. That name Ron was he was also omitted from the 250. He was not on the list. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I got to ban politics, religion, and top guitarists from the. Much as this is chopping around, not giving me any signals, I probably could have read the whole list. Back above 400. For tomorrow's top list, we'll be discussing the best U.S. presidents, past and present. Okay.
Which, funny story, when I was in high school, AP US history, like the whole class, all we learned was basically all the presidents. We just went through them from beginning to end. And then we had like a March Madness where the class voted on who the best president was. And tell me why Nixon won.
Oh, wow.
Nixon was voted the best president of all time. And I'm just like, why? I feel like it's so weird. I feel like it's just, high school kids being stupid, but that's what we did.
Nixon takes down Washington and Lincoln.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Both Roosevelts. I mean, Nixon's not on Mount Rushmore, like, uh,
We're pushing up here.
okay.
Wow, Ace. At least they didn't vote for that president that died like 30 days after he was in office because it was a cold, rainy day for his inauguration, and he was too much of a butthead to move it indoors, and he got sick and, from doing his inauguration speech.
I don't know. That's probably who Nixon was up against in the championship. So, no.
Yeah, I figured that's why you threw that name out there. I couldn't remember, but yeah. Poor guy. Can you imagine campaigning? I mean, obviously the campaigns back then weren't like now, where it's like 3 years of campaigning, but campaigning all that time just to die, and probably what since he probably was sick for a while before he died, so he probably didn't get to even enjoy the presidency at all.
No.
Gold's still exploding here up to 45.61.
It's just, and we probably talked about this yesterday, but there's nothing with gold to make it like catalyst to make it go higher, right? Or was it off the treasury stuff? Like,
I mean, kind of
it's
off the
weird.
treasury stuff, but I mean, it seems like it's just been going for a while. I mean, if we look, oops, wrong, put the wrong thing.
That's true.
I mean, we went up big toward the start of the month. Then we were sideways for like a week, and then we had the explosion yesterday. So, but even that, I mean, we touched this 4,500 level when we're kind of chopping around for the week. But yeah, just seems like, I mean, whatever was driving it when it got up to over 5,000 seems to be back, whatever that was.
Yeah.
We'll come right back there. Oh yeah, tomorrow is monthly options expiration. The next Thursday and Friday, I believe, is the Jackson Hole Symposium. Not sure if that's going to affect the markets at all or not. There'll be a bunch of Fed speakers speaking, including, I believe, the chair.
I mean, I hope it at least keeps some volume in the market. And right back down. So we're back in the range.
So look at the 5-minute chart. Look how ugly this is. This is giving me absolutely nothing. Nothing. That's an ugly chart. 15-minute, also ugly besides this move up this morning. But since the bell, ugly. Yes, yes, it is. Gold's definitely, you can see gold here just absolutely blowing up. This was the play of the day. Play of the day. Oh. Since this blue candle here, if I had entered there, I would be up, I'm going to cry, 30 points.
Wow.
You can see this is the, I believe that's where I, no, it's not. This is the bell. So even, it was even better there. I took this blue candle here, but only held for like that first candle. And so, I mean, that was 50 points, over 50 points ago. Ace advocating violence against like buttons. Just about the top of the hour. Apparently, Tradeify TV is going 24/7. Oh, wait, that. I guess they're going to be trading crypto otherwise? They have a meme competition right now. What 247 means to you? They've also now changed their logo. That's going to freak me out on the side of my Discord.
Oh, super weird, but I noticed they did that yesterday and then they switched it back.
Oh.
And so I was confused. I was like, what happened? I was like, oh, they must be trying to like rebrand or something. And then they are, I think, trying to do like a branding update or something. But it messed me up too. I was like, what is that light? What is that bright green? Oh, it must be Tradeify. But it is a little different shade. Oh, big pop.
Yep, big pop on gold too. Gold's getting near 4,600 now. And Q pops up again up to 446. Good job, JJR. They listen to you. Yeah, but at least you got out of a red trade that got green for you. Pop's coming back down now.
Connection lost.
Yeah, definitely give yourself a little mental break there. Czar, are you still in the gold long? Are you grabbing all of this, or? Gold hitting a level we haven't seen since May 29th. And we quickly whip down once again. Wow. That's a 56.1 minute candle. Right back into the range. Range where the bulls and the bears like to play, where seldom is heard a positive word, And stop losses are hit all day. ES possibly showing a short setup here in Q as well. Basically need 3 ES points or 8 or 7, 7.5 or so MQ points. What do I want to try? That's a quick move down. 73 points on this 5-minute candle. We hit 349 about 10 or 11 minutes ago. And bounced from there. There's 347. It's a 15. Holy shit, Muslims. It's a 15-point candle on ES. I'm not sure I want to take any of this. Gold actually moving down here. Can we get news of some sort here? Uh-huh. U.S. Treasury Secretary Vicent on the bond buyback, probably going to announce increased focus on fiscal consolidation. I don't know what that means. The buyback could be a little more than $4 billion. 2-year note auctions could trigger an unscheduled reopening of 5-year notes if the high yield falls between 4.375 and 4.499. No idea any of that means either. Apparently the market didn't like it. But I could have had my win there. I could have had what I wanted, what I needed. That's okay. My data stopped. Ah, damn it. And now, all right. Yeah, I got no clue what any of that means either. Go right back up. So not continue down and right back up to just about at its highs. Nice bounce. Got down to 324, bounced up to now back up to 375. Honestly, we need Mr. G in here at all times. He's the one that could decipher this stuff for us. He seems to understand it all. Nice, JJR. And we're about 15 minutes away from London closing. Sure you grab your souvenirs and head to the checkout. Just got an email that says, see if your child qualifies for a social media or video game addiction lawsuit. Now, I mean, Eddie does so come over here and sit on the arm of the chair and looks at the computer a lot. So do you think I could put in a claim?
And he's always demanding treats, like it's an
Yes.
addiction.
I think there's a correlation there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it wants to. I don't know. I don't know because it's really still in the same range it's been. I didn't ask it all today. Red, green, or somewhere in between. Beautiful, John. Beautiful. That's an excellent day, JJR. Wow. Gold got really near 4,600, now showing possible downward momentum. It's tried to break 300 a few times and failed. It's heading back down that way. Gold, big pullback here. We're down 15 points on this 5-minute candle. What do you think, Czar? Is this the top for gold? Is it going to reverse some now?
Order filled. There's NQ heading toward 300 at 301. Bounces there again. Gold's also trying to bounce off its 9 EMA on the 5.
That would be amazing, JJR, and I know you can do it. Absolutely awesome.
Right at the close, a little bit above pop, maybe. Not much. Came back.
Yep.
Well, kind of thought it would pop a little bit at the close for London, but didn't do too much. So we'll see what it does the rest of the day. Hopefully everybody stays green the best you can the rest of the day. We got one more day tomorrow for this week, so let's survive another day and come back tomorrow. Looking forward to spending it all with you guys.
Absolutely. Let's finish the week strong tomorrow. Hope everyone has a great rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.